The World Health Organization plans to strip 194 nations and the United States of sovereignty, and this is how they're going to do it. The World Health Organization is set to vote on whether to strip 194 countries, including the US, of their sovereignty May 22nd. The WHO is attempting to push through changes to a treaty that would give them global control over the health of humans worldwide as part of the World Economic Forum's WEF's Great Reset agenda. A decision will be made by vote May 22nd to 28 at World Health Organization World Health Assembly. Independent Sentinel reports the Pulse's Joe Martino interviews Shabnam Palesa Mohammed, a member of the steering committee of World Council for Health, who points out that the treaty gives the WHO. She said an inordinate amount of power to make decisions in sovereign countries as to how people live and how they deal with pandemics, from lockdowns to mandates over treatment. In an open letter to the WHO Pandemic Treaty, the World Council for Health writes in part this: the proposed WHO agreement is unnecessary and is a threat to sovereignty and inalienable rights. It increases the WHO's suffocating power to declare unjustified pandemics, impose dehumanizing lockdowns, and enforce expensive, unsafe, and ineffective treatments against the will of the people. And they go on to say, of course, it's the usual Marxist one-size-fits-all approach. Everyone will be on the same page, and science will cater to global political whims. And it will cost millions of dollars or more, and money will be laundered by them and their pickpockets. The WHO appears to want to push the treaty through quickly without public participation and input. Mohammed says it is undemocratic, it is unconstitutional, and therefore it makes the treaty invalid and unlawful. She also made note of the many WHO health policy failures due to their conflicts of interest. It's much worse than we thought. The rule change includes very dangerous amendments, 13 of them. Investigative reporter Leo Hochman reports that these amendments will not require approval by 2/3 of the United States Senate. It's not called a treaty, it's an amendment, amending a treaty that we're part of. If they are approved and as submitted by the United States by a simple majority of 194 member countries of the World Health Assembly countries, these amendments would enter into force as international law just 6 months later. That would be November of this year. The details of this are not crystal clear. Our administration is actively destroying the Constitution, perhaps by making us part of a global new world order. This essentially wipes out 194 nations' sovereignty, is what investigative reporter James Roguski says. Mr. Roguski has a website called Don't You Dare Info, and it gives us the one world government in an instant. This is by Sean Adeltabaya News Punch. Please leave your comments, and thank you for your support. Kindly support my Patreon account. The daily posts are 5 videos daily, and they are totally different from what I have on my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for your support, and that you find all my content so interesting. You'll find the Patreon account details in the description box below.